Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Diamond Christ conscious light holders of the central heavenly realm. With the higher energetics flowing into this realm, we have crystal clear clarity in the gnosis of our missions on this new earth timeline. As I sit within the stillness and silence of Source Creator, I transmit to you the holy keys and codes of the divine force light. The pillars of mystical light are appearing for all guides of the way of the kingdom of heaven on earth, for the final culmination of refined fire to alchemize and transmute all that is of the false 3D matrix, to transform all beings and experience into the 5D creatrix of heaven upon earth. In this great ascension process, we continue to go through each trial and tribulation with the courage of the Lion Nation and the faith of the awakened ones of the golden race of the great central sun. The universal one that resonates within every beating heart is calling out to you to rise up and wake up into your true nature of Buddha consciousness. That which is eternal and unchanging is connecting and merging with the changing temporal world to bring all into balance, alignment, and perfect resonance of the fifth dimensional presence. As we allow our higher power to come through and the Holy Spirit to utilize the abilities of our sacred physical vessels, we become the living avatars of the new heaven upon the new earth. The white flame of Source Creator is enlightened within every living heart of every starseed stationed within simulation Earth for the full activation and transformation of the suffering program of the false light into the true ascension manifestation of the clear light of eternal bliss consciousness. We release all fear and false programming to live with an open and healed heart while experiencing directly our oneness with all life, being connected to all things in all realms, timelines, and dimensions through the stilled center of 0 point, the one singularity that is the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. We shine our holy light brightly into the night to attract and manifest all that is in harmony with our visions of the new Edenic paradisical realm of the pure land of Amida Buddha. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. From the very first, not a thing is, Mu, a whole. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Now let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 12 degrees 35 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 16 degrees 21 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 17 degrees Aries. Two prim spinsters sitting together in silence. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 13 degrees Gemini. World-famous pianist giving a concert performance. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light Swami Kriyananda. Acceptance. The secret of inner peace is accepting things as they are, and then, if necessary, acting calmly and cheerfully to improve them. Accept others as they are, accept life as it is. By learning acceptance, you will learn above all to accept yourself. With acceptance will come forgiveness and a joyful sense of inner release. To achieve self-acceptance, you must be clear in your true conscience. Such clarity comes only when we accept that our higher self is our eternal reality. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lapin. The number of minds in the universe is one, In fact, consciousness is a singularity phasing within all beings. Dr. Erwin Schrödinger. And the one consciousness is about to fully awaken from the deep slumber, spells of forgetfulness and illusion of separation, to remember its totality any moment now. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Anastasia Blue Beyond Guide. Around 12 hours ago, mass global consciousness shift has occurred. It has only been 2 other times that I have had such a strong message for the whole planet and humanity. I shared this privately and was guided to share until now publicly. Catalyst and turning point for humanity. Mass global consciousness shift has occurred in the last 24 hours. 909. Laramar. Gold lotus vision on throat. Finally, the gold lotus flower represents all achievement of all enlightenment, especially in the Buddha. Once you go to the bottom of the below the iceberg, you can then swing up to the top or the tip again and feel the growth and progress you have mastered and learn to recognize and shift the old 3D false anxiety we no longer need to feel. Never would I have believed I would feel to say this, as it takes years of the below the iceberg of beyond to even say this or comprehend how big this is for some of us masters, the lesser of the masses. This is shown up on the Schumann's resonance. These are the words and higher energy explanation from the Stasia resonance. This is a partial summary of a deeper below the iceberg update. I will share a little more. This will not be felt by all. This is something you need to take in on the highest levels, as you will feel something is different, and it is due to this most massive global consciousness shift. That does not often occur, masters, and this has only been in the last 12 to 24 hours specifically. This is new, with all else we have gone through leading up to this year alone. When I receive such a massive message, masters, it is not often. It is up to us to take this on as a direct message to feel deeply within. This is only the 2nd or 3rd time from memory that I have had such a big message to bring through for all of humanity. Please breathe and bring a new balance in. A final wave upgrade came through late yesterday afternoon in Australia, and then overnight early this morning was this divine message that I needed to share as a lead up to this most massive global shift. Love and blessings, Anastasia, from AnastasiaBlueBeyondGuide.com. Amazing grace is coming through right now, and Christ bearing the dove of the new Jerusalem. And from Divine Brothor of the late J. Antonio Madrazo G. The age of golden light has arrived. Blessed day, my sisters and brothers. Greetings from my heart center. I wish you all the happiness and peace in the universe, and that is our divine birthright. I'm guided to share this message of the new light that is bathing us now at this time, when we are firmly and with determination walking in the golden age of the cosmic Christ, divine portal of the highest frequencies of sacred love and divine light from the heart center of all creation. As many of you know, this change of age was foretold since the beginning of time. For the great cosmic clock of natural time, there are no surprises, as absolutely everything, and despite appearances to the contrary here in density, is in the hands of divine Creator. In the previous era known in Hinduism as Kali Yuga, the age of darkness and ignorance, the quality and integrity of light was subject to refraction. This caused confusion and fear in millions of people who in their personal quests encountered darkness, and this made them abandon their quests. This is one of the major factors of this new chapter, called Sayug in Hinduism, the golden age of the great light and truth. The very sensitive already feel this change. The nature of light has changed. The great golden light does not refract. It maintains its pure and perfect integrity regardless of anything. Absolutely nothing can change its nature nor its frequency. This new light is being transmitted through our Sun and Mother Earth's heart from the sacred council of the 7 central suns that correspond here in the physical to our 7 basic chakras and through this connection with the energy centers of our physical bodies, unites and connects us to the true multidimensional nature of our divine self, the part of us that is eternal, that dwells beyond what we perceive as time-space. The great golden light, aka crystal consciousness, aka Christ consciousness, is the highest frequency in the entire omniverse. It is the highest expression of divine love. It is pure light. It is pure love. It is pure truth. It is bathing everything from inside and outside, absolutely everything on our divine Mother Earth, in all her sacred realms, all her grids and subtle planes, on the surface and inner cities, all her visible and invisible worlds. Anything not vibrating at this frequency is suffering changes. Everything that is not truth is being revealed and surfacing in the world and within us. It is the power of the great golden light that is weakening the structures that for centuries were propped up by lies, the systems based on falsehoods. In this rearranging of energies, many of us are feeling the call of our physical bodies to vibrate with the golden light. The aches, physical discomforts, anxieties, and other physical manifestations we are experiencing are signals that something within us physically, mentally, or emotionally isn't anchored in truth. As within us and independently of us, the truth maintains its integrity, and it is only us for ourselves that can make this truth our own, as truth has always been at the core of ourself. Truth is pure divine love, sacred and holy light. It is our origin and divine birthright. For so long we've had to exist in the old world governed by lies, deceit, falsehoods, and the atrocities they produce. The world is coming to its end. Any and all structures, political, corporate, social, physical, mental, or emotional, based on lies and falsehoods, will be revealed, and they will be transformed by the truth, or they will be dissolved by the truth, as all darkness is dissolved by light. The future we have before us is beautiful, full of joy and peace, a future based in the highest expression of love, in respect for all life and all life forms. The return to the sacred is the return to and from our origin and nature, pure love in its highest expression. Something our eternal self has longed for in silence for eons, to live here now, in this physical body, in the natural state of pure love. The great golden light is the manifestation of the divine spirit of truth, and it is precisely because of its nature and integrity of not refracting that it's affecting, weakening, and dissolving everything in the world and within us that doesn't resonate and vibrate at this highest frequency. Within our DNA we carry ancestral memories of both our genetic physical lineage that traces our lives and history on divine Mother Earth, and our cosmic celestial lineage that unites us to our divinity and eternity. Our existence on this earth is fleeting. It had a beginning and it will have an end, but our true nature is eternal. We walk with our feet on this earth and our head in the heavens. We are as much children of divine Mother Earth as we are of the divine Mother, Queen of all creation. The sacred feminine that for centuries was repressed, stepped on, raped, burned at the stake, ignored and erased from so many places during the darkened patriarchy of ignorance, is now returning to take her place as the great giver of life, the sacred cosmic womb that birthed all creation. The return of the great golden light is also the return of the sacred feminine, the great divine goddess, the heart of God. The golden light calls us to go deep within ourselves, to familiarize ourselves with it, to open our heart and mind to feel this highest frequency, and with this divine light well anchored in our heart, to illuminate within us all thoughts, feelings, and emotions, that we may see and feel for ourselves what doesn't vibrate at this frequency, a belief we adopted along the way that may have served us well for a time, but that now becomes evident was just a stepping stone to reach a higher understanding. The process is not an easy one, as within us there will be resistance. Resistance to release or modify beliefs. Beliefs we may be holding for many lifetimes that are not necessarily bad and that served us well to climb steps in the past, but that perhaps we may now see are no longer necessary. as with the new integrity of the golden light within us and in front of us, new avenues of understanding are opening up. It is a very personal inner process that only each person can do and decipher for themselves, based on the sum of their life experience. It is necessary for our own personal highest good to leave behind anything that makes us think, feel, or believe that we don't deserve all of the joy, love, and peace the universe is trying to give us in our hearts. We deserve by divine birthright to live in peace. We deserve to live in harmony with all life and all life forms. We deserve to feel love to the fullest, and to do so we need to unlearn so many mental programs that we inherited or adopted because we thought, felt, believed we were unworthy, because of false fears, guilt, or shame imposed on us for too long by the lower mind. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I'm not here today to tell you this is your truth. I'm here saying this is my truth, that I share with you from and because of love. For it is my greatest wish that you all live and feel the joy, peace, and happiness that bursts from my heart more intensely every day. And if this seed I plant here today can do some good somewhere for someone, then I thank God for allowing me to be an instrument of divine love, for God has revealed to me that is who and what I am, divine love from the heart of all creation, and I believe you are too. In la catch. Antonio Mandrazo from elephantjournal.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Goddess, Ashika Rama, Message of the Day, 1144, Isis Resurrection. Why have you sacrificed your own life for the sake of others? You have given away the most precious thing in life, you. All these years of dedication for the sake of your principles, all the pain and suffering you have endured, and yet you have ignored your own needs by putting others before you. This learned behavior has become a destructive pattern in your life. Stop self-imposing the victim upon yourself and take steps to live out your dreams. By self-sacrificing yourself, you have forgotten who you truly should be. Never act as others expect you to be. Instead, take responsibility for your life and quit blaming others for your disappointments and failures. You need to be in service to yourself first and foremost. Take care of yourself and learn to say no to others, especially when their demands enslave you. Be like a phoenix as you rise from the ashes of resurrection, for Isis invites you to reclaim your personal power. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Crystal Technology, we see the great light metamorphosis, the crystalline light technology advancing in your light world, for the natural progression of your cellular blueprint enables you to explore the finite cosmic origins of creation, the subatomic crystalline patterns of your world. As the pineal light connection is enhancing, your crystalline ability to work with crystals is advancing. We ask you to look deeply within to reach the subatomic crystalline cellular light awareness, for crystal technology is now at your fingertips of crystalline light creation. No cosmic crystal technology is imprinted with you, stored within your light DNA. The light principles of your world are morphing as your matrix changes. See light openings, portals of light appearing as you collectively enter new light streams of awakening. See the rapid evolution of light now appearing, activating you, awakening cellular light consciousness. As many observe the fast changes occurring in your world, the leap of light evolution is awakening before you. See the great collective of light beings supporting you, activating, guiding light initiation beyond the parameters of your world, sending waves of light to the wayshowers, the crystal light guardians, and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light Pars Kute, shifting dimensional networks are being revealed throughout our planet for us to be launched within the next phase of our transmutation process. There is a higher resonance opening through our heart center, holding the mirrored frequencies steady so that we can allow transformation. We are being called to spend moments in stillness, to be within our hearts and allow an alignment of transformation to be set in motion within our systems. Remember, this time is about us consciously choosing to change, letting go and moving within the new rhythm of these higher frequencies. This time is about us rebirthing us. There is no mystery here, simply the requirement to build our path home through our hearts. On that pathway, our next steps will be revealed to us. In the meantime, we stay grounded, centered, and balanced at all times, with divine love of one Pars Kute. And from Divine Butler of the Light, Graham Forscutt, April 5th, Archangel, Golden Angle Proof demonstrated. Earth Sun, along with those of us capable, aligns to intelligence's consciousness beyond our Milky Way. As Earth passes 15 to 16 degrees Libra, our Sun appears to pass 15 to 16 degrees Aries. Proof of the principle. It's now well demonstrated golden ratio is the prime fractal, transfers information through all dimensions. The golden ratio spiral arc angle is 137.5 degrees, 37 into 73, heaven on earth. Divide a circle of 360 degrees by the golden ratio 1.618 equal 222.5 degree, leaving 137.5 degrees to complete the circle. Physics finds this angle, small angel, 137.5 degrees in the fine structure constant. We also experience 137.5 degrees as the angle required for our eye to see a rainbow, maximum coherence in the atmosphere at that moment. At larger scales, more encompassing dimensions, we shall find the same fractal angle. Back to April 5th and the position of our solar system during this century. In this new multidimensional golden ratio astrology, we do see 137.5 degrees. Our solar system must now be in exactly the right location a century or two to interact with extra galactic realities. Here's the evidence. If we track with our eye a path around the Milky Way's equator, starting at Milky Way Center, headquarter of the galactic admin, and travel exactly 137.5 degrees along our galactic equator, we, from our sun's position in the galaxy, find a meeting node where our galaxy's equator intersects with the much larger equator of the supergalaxy, Virgo A. That's significant and has meaning we're just beginning to understand. This astronomically provable phenomenon reveals we here in our solar system are fractally embedded within the extragalactic reality. These fractal angles are angels, archangels. We may also say archangels or archangles, or angles of the arc. From galacticastrologyacademy.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Destined movement forward is happening today due to the neutralizing of polarities. All the inner healing you've accomplished is producing these results. The balance from within is giving you the stability needed to take risks and follow the light of your ascension. You're breaking timelines and evolving into the unification field of oneness. What used to hold you back from this cannot any longer. That point of attraction and karma has been healed. The Most High is collapsing it all today for your transformation into enlightenment. Everything you need is being supplied by Spirit, so you can successfully move ahead. Trust in this process of your evolution. You are much wiser, stronger, and connected with Source than ever before. Follow your intuition and the inspirations from Spirit that are guiding you. This path is reuniting you with soulmate relationships, unconditional love, divine union, and your homecoming. In Jesus Christus' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Butler of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Key 51. April 5th, 2022 through April 10th, 2022. Agitation, initiative, awakening. Awakening is really a series of softenings. Our awareness becomes more one-pointed, but our heart and mind become softer and more open. Whenever we're confronted with harshness, the unexpected, noise, turbulence, and the thunder of life, instead of tensing up, we need to relax and open, soften and become milder. Mildness is the essential quality needed to allow spiritual initiation. In fact, as we become more yielding, so our consciousness expands to encompass wider and wider vistas and possibilities, the 64 ways. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 51, the arousing. Thunder and lightning erupt suddenly. The dragon awakens, igniting the spiritual transmission through fast-changing energy. Awakening arrives as a surprise. Initiative ignites creative independence. Agitation is anxiety begging to move. Awakening realization. The superior man maintains his correctness in every situation to secure the appointment of heaven. From GeneKeys.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mars conjunct Saturn in Aquarius and square North Node in Taurus and South Node in Scorpio. Venus enters Pisces. We may run into resistance, rules, authorities, or obstacles, stimulating frustration. More than anything, we want to push past the problem, fight our way out of the corner. But Saturn holds us in place, asks us to look at what we are doing and where we are going. What do you want to manifest for the future? Asks Old Father Time. Because what we do now is linked to our karmic unfolding. This is a test of strength and courage, an opportunity to act with the highest integrity, a chance to move mountains if we persevere. However, we must also be aware of acting out, kicking back at rules we don't like, or stubbornly digging our heels in when we meet countering opinions and ideals. Today marks the beginning of a new 2-year cycle. Consider what you hope to accomplish before making your move. Venus entering Pisces could help to soften some of these hard edges if we work from a place of unconditional love. But this does not mean leaving yourself vulnerable by having no boundaries at all. Draw a line in the sand. Hold yourself and others accountable. See the reality, not the fantasy. Beware escapism if it all feels too hard. Practice compassion for yourself and others to shift anger and release fear. Stand up for humanity. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Planetary Dog Moon of Manifestation. Moon 10 of the Planetary Service Wave Spell. Stage 10 of the 13 stages of Bhumi Wave Spell. This completes the primary stage 1 through 10 of the 13 stages of becoming an enlightened being. My delusions are inexhaustible. I vow to extinguish them all. First Dimensional Lunar Life Pulsar, tones 2, 6, 10. The enlightening beings in this stage of cloud of teaching manifest all the works of Buddhas in one world, beginning with abiding in the heaven of satisfaction, then descending to earth, abiding in the womb, birth, leaving home, attaining enlightenment, being requested to teach, setting in motion the wheel of the teaching, and the stage of great ultimate nirvana, manifesting these to beings. In their own bodies they manifest the lights of the 10 directions, including the lusters of jewels, lightning, the lights of the sun and the moon, and the lights of all deities of light. With each breath they shake endless worlds, yet without frightening the sentient beings therein. They also manifest the destruction by gales, fires, and floods in the 10 directions. Also they cause the appearance of physical adornments according to the wishes of beings. They manifest the body of Buddha in their own body. They manifest their own body in the body of Buddha. They manifest their own Buddha land in the body of Buddha. They manifest the body of Buddha in their own Buddha land. Thus do enlightening beings in this stage of cloud of teaching show these and infinitely more magical transformations. From Avatamsaka Sutra, Book 26. Cosmic History Quote for Moon 10, Day 2. Other dimensions of experience exist that we are not currently aware of. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 217, Red Solar Earth. Solar is the name for the number 9, and its keywords are intention, pulse, and realize. I'm always banging on about the power of solar days because in my experience, they are the most powerful days in any wave spell. There is a great deal of energy available to tap into on these days, so make the most of it. Today is Red Earth, which represents evolution, navigation, and synchronicity. Today is about using your intention to evolve. Summon up your determination and get the job done. Don't think too small either, or you'll waste a great opportunity. Synchronicity is also a key word for Red Earth, and this is because we evolve more efficiently. When synchronicity guides us, and also through evolution, we increase our synchronicity. On Red Earth days, note how more frequently you experience coincidences. This greatly aids navigation. The guide today is the Red Skywalker, which represents space, wakefulness, and explore. When Skywalker guides, he is encouraging us to do things we normally wouldn't. Think Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Be daring. It may be the very thing that aids your evolution. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, 1010 coming in. Red Solar Earth, 9 Kaban, Keen 217, 5th of April 2022, pulsing a love revolution. 5/4/2022 equal 546 equal 510 equal 6. 5 freedom, liberation, change, movement. 6 heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. Month year codes 4 form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. 6. 10 manifestation, power, authority. 1 new beginnings, original, unique, leader. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 22 architect of peace, master builder. Keen 217 equal 10 manifestation, leadership, new beginnings. Today we are pulsing waves of bliss and unconditional love throughout our planet to create transformational evolution. Another humongous day on planet Earth. Day 9 in the red moon wave spell of the goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to find our natural flow. Today we are realizing synchronicity through listening for the right timing, in order to explore and expand into our true flow, that of union through divine unconditional love, the pulse of Mother Earth. Tone of creation, solar, tone 9 operates in the spiritual realm, action, realizing, power, pulse, essence, intention. The 9th day of the wave spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience, so we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest, and pulsing that intention from our heart. This assists us in realizing our intentions. This is potent manifestation energy today. What seeds and intention are you pulsing into reality? Are you pulsing out bliss bombs through your pure loving heart? It is time to weave your web of expansive bliss. We can accomplish our collective earth mission of pulsing forth great tsunami waves of unconditional love today in order to manifest heaven on earth. Welcome to the 5th dimension of infinite love, planetary kin. Enjoy this beautiful, gentle day, beloveds. Stop, listen, connect, and revel in the flow of synchronicity pulsing forth today, leading us all back home through the river of love. Today's question is, how can we synchronize with the heartbeat and rhythms of Nova Gaia, navigating into the divine flow of higher love, pulsing throughout the cosmos? I always choose the path of Mother's natural flow. Let this be your new mantra. Divine blessings for the exploring, expanding, and navigating into a more synchronic, divine, and loving heart space. We are one heart. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 217, Red Solar Earth. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to evolve, realizing synchronicity. I seal the matrix of navigation. with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. Our livelihood is through your donation and pledges, so if you'd like to help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world in our teachings and trainings, you can either make a pledge monthly on Patreon at whitegoldeagle.com or a one-time donation to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. And thank you very much to all of you that continue to support us in this work and mission. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. We're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from Divine Butler of the Light Lee, Prairie. Authentic, inner standing, status, emerald covenant, King's Grail lineage, standing ground, reclaiming rights, nature's laws, sacred land, do no harm, alchemical circle, dragon rider, white, red, black, yellow, passage rights, through the sun, medicine wheel, plasma body, mind, conductor spine, 1 point, hara, nucleation fire, force of nature, living light, seal, inner knowing presence, consciousness stream, supreme universal being, Christ operating system, diamond light, gene code, resurrect crown jewel, Lemuria light zodiac, destiny timeline, land, water, sky, charge, discharge, restorative nature, eternal soul spark, 3 spirals, creation, heart-centered vortex, 0 point, portal, monad blue flame, live source feed, star body, nova, navigate reality, child of light, empire of lies, timeline hacked, engineered reality, Gregorian, maritime, banking, pharma, war, 99, 999 year, feudal lease, now crumbling down, time-space, bandwidth, 2D loop, multiverse, frequency, potentials, programmable matter. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Know that you are loved, infinite, and eternal. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.